Hey there, today we are diving into part 3 of our 4-part series asking whether the advertising dollars you and I are spending are actually making any difference. Actually, hang on a second there. Whoa, 1 second. Now to help answer this question, let's look at one kind of advertising that really grinds my gears. It's one kind of advertising that people think works way better than it actually does, and it takes way more credit than it's due. But first, let me fix this thing here. Oh, ow, shoot. Okay, give me just 1 second. I gotta finish up my purchase of a brand new tripod because obviously I need one. And boom, got it. Fast shipping, perfect. Now what you just witnessed is a moment of inspiration, an instant in time that sends you on a journey you never expected. Well, my moment of inspiration was my tripod broke, and while you can see the results, I ordered a new one. Now, your moment of inspiration might look a little different, like maybe you were inspired by your sister-in-law's recent race and now you're interested in triathlons. Boom! Moment of inspiration. Or maybe your accountant just ran into your office and said, man, we need some new bookkeeping software. That is a moment of inspiration. I even have a friend whose moment of inspiration came in the form of a rash, where she decided to do a bunch of online research before going to see a doctor. Regardless, something inspires you to go on that journey, and you're going to be influenced by a lot of things along the way. I mean, conversations with friends, YouTube videos, radio shows, television, could be even comparison sites, doesn't matter, whatever it is. Eventually, you're going to end up getting to the end of your buyer journey by either buying the product or finding an answer to your question. Great, right? Isn't modern technology amazing? Now something interesting happens the next time you log onto your computer for some casual internet browsing. You notice something strange. Ads for tripods, and ads for triathlon gear, and ads for business software, and ads for life insurance policies. Oh no! You've been retargeted! Yep, retargeting is a form of online advertising that uses data to retarget or re-engage buyers after they leave a website. It's intended to help advertisers reach customers who didn't actually make a purchase. It's like following them around the internet and tapping them on the shoulder constantly and saying, hey, remember me? You wanted to buy me. There's just one problem. You see, retargeting gets way more credit than it's due. You know what? Let me explain. Bullseye. Back in 2012, Facebook wanted to run an experiment to see how effective their retargeting ads were for their advertising clients. So they partnered with a firm to see if users who were exposed to retargeted ads were more likely to make a purchase. After careful analysis, they concluded that out of the first 60 campaigns they looked at, 70% had a 3 times or better return on investment. Huh? Yeah, they're saying that 70% of the companies got back $3 for every dollar they spent on advertising. I'm calling shenanigans on this one. Shenanigans! You see, Facebook doesn't care if you click on the ad or not. They don't care if you were gonna buy it anyway. They don't even care if you already bought the thing. They were gonna take credit for the sale anyway. Wow, that was fast. Take our journey for the tripod, for example. I've already purchased, bought, they already shipped and received my tripod. But since I'm seeing Facebook and Instagram ads for this today, Facebook is going to report to that company that this ad contributed to the sale. They're gonna take credit for it. Of course, Facebook wants you to think their retargeting ads are wildly successful. Remember, 98% of their revenue comes from advertising.
Senator, we run ads.
Okay, sure. Now, you may be thinking, what's the big problem here? I mean, there must be instances where retargeting actually does help promote the sale. The problem goes back to who gets the credit. I mean, if companies are going to spend millions of dollars on advertising, shouldn't we know with some degree of certainty that our money isn't being wasted? It reminds me of the quote I shared with you a few weeks ago, the one from John Wanamaker. Half the money I spend on advertising is wasted. Trouble is, I don't know which half. So, are our advertising dollars actually being wasted? Well, considering some of the retargeting examples we just looked at, I would say yes, they're being wasted a lot of the time because the ads are arriving way too late and they're still taking the credit. But this begs a bunch of questions. What can we actually do differently? Who should we trust with our advertising budgets? And where should we be spending that advertising dollar all the time? Well, we'll address those questions and some more and wrap up this final 4-part series on advertising next week on the Loyalty Loop. In the meantime, I'm gonna get her ship shape and ready to go. Doo-doo! Hit the seas. I love the boat.